Okay, here we are with Ablazing Grace. Seems like a fair keep. So the plan is we'll go turn 1 Lavamancer. Well, I don't have a fetch land, so we'll go turn 1 Spark Elemental. We'll get this damage in. And then next turn we'll go Vexing Devil with a Lavamancer. And let's see what he's playing. Steam Vents, okay. Alright, could be a combo deck, most likely. Those seem to like their Steam Vents and Serum Visions. Alright, so if he's a combo deck, he's really not going to like Vexing Devils. So I expect these to be 4 damage each. I'm going to play Lavamancer here instead, because I want it turned on next turn, and I feel that he's probably going to take 4 damage off the next devil, even if I play it next turn. So alright, a fetch land would be good to turn on the Boros Charms. I do play 12 white sources for a reason, and that's because I very much dislike having land stuck in my hand. Okay, so scenario here. Glad I played Lavamancer in the last turn, so now we can play Devil. And we'll see what he does. Probably taking 4. Nope, okay. That's usually an indication that he thinks he's probably going to win next turn, or he has main deck bolts. So either way, we're going to kill the Electromancer. I'm holding the mountain in case I draw a Searing Blaze, and he plays a second Electromancer. He may have just played that Electromancer out to bait my Lavamancer activation, so that he could play a new Lavamancer, a new Electromancer. Alright, so it looks like we might be in a good spot here. Vexing Devil's gonna hit him for 4. That's pretty rare. Usually people just pay the 4 life. So, kinda surprised to see he didn't just take the 4 damage up front. So we'll just go ahead and get in here for 5. And that's gonna put him on a 1-turn clock. So he's basically got a combo right here. I really wish I had hit a white mana source, so I could Boros Charm him down to 1. That would turn off any fetch lands, Gitaxian probes, shock lands, you know, that sort of thing. So yeah, shock land would have been phenomenal, because if I had had a white source, I mean, because then I could have, if I had had a fetch land, I would have fetched, Boros Charmed him, and then the Lavamancer would have been lethal. Rather than dealing only 1 damage, it would have done 2 damage, and I would have had exactly lethal if I had had a fetch land. So that's a point for Boros Charm, being able to do 4 damage like that. You know, now he's got a Shivan Reef. So Boros Charm wouldn't be lethal if I had drawn the Clifftop Retreat, but it would have been lethal if I would have drawn a fetch land. So we just got to wait and see if he's got the combo here. Maybe he fizzles. One of the things I do like about playing Burn against Storm is that it oftentimes puts a clock on them that they're not used to, and they have to oftentimes try to combo off sooner than they're ready to. Looks like he's doing pretty well for himself. He's got a ton of mana, and the only thing I can do is hope that he's digging for either a Past in Flames or for a Grape Shot, and just hope he hasn't found one yet. Alright, well, there's the Grape Shot. Looks like he's got quite a bit, and they're going to my face. Oh, looks like he's actually killing my creatures. So we might have a chance here if he didn't find a Past in Flames. That's basically what our hope has to be, that he didn't find a Past in Flames. Oh, he has one in the graveyard. I didn't see it. So he can Past in Flames and no doubt finish me off here. Alright, well, we'll take that as a loss and move on to game 2. Alright, here we are for game 2 against Storm. I boarded in 4 Grace, took out 3 Searing Blaze, and a Skullcrack. So I've got 2 Angel's Grace in my hand. I really need to draw another land. So I'm not going to mulligan this, only because I really want to see how well Angel's Grace can perform for me. So we'll get out the Lavamancer, because I'm assuming that he's going to pay 4 life for my Devil, even if I play it on turn 2, and that way at least I'll be able to attack with my Lavamancer on turn 2 to start getting the damage in. Alright, paying 2 life for Steam Vents, Thought Scour. Yep. Okay. And fortunately we did draw the other land, so we're very lucky in that sense. So we'll play the Vexing Devil. Okay. And here I'm going to attack with Lavamancer. And the reason being, because I can crack this for a mountain and activate my Lavamancer. I could. However, if he plays an Electromancer, I want to be able to activate my Lavamancer to kill that. So I'm perfectly fine with attacking for 1 rather than not attacking for anything. Alright, so we'll fetch, and we might as well get a Sacred Foundry. Alright, and untap, land. Alright, so now I'm going to leave up Lavamancer because I can feed it. So at the end of his turn, I will Lavamancer him, and I will Boros Charm. If he tries to combo here, I will Angel's Grace, and I'll Boros Charm him. If he doesn't try to combo here, I will Boros Charm and Lavamancer. Alright, he played a Shivan Reef and Desperate Ravings, and looks like he's done. So we'll get the Boros Charm here to the face. Boros Charm, 4 damage to target player, and Lavamancer. To the face. Alright, Spark Elemental. Spark Elemental, perfect draw here, even though don't really need it. I can just Boros Charm and Lavamancer. And didn't need the Angel's Grace. Alright, so that last game was a perfect example of why Boros Charm is so good. I had two of them, and the fact that they each did 4 damage really made a huge difference in that game. Also, attacking for 1 with the Grim Lavamancer early on also made a big difference in that game, because then it gave me Exaxes a little bit later on. So, getting the most out of Lavamancer was pretty key there. Also, having 2 white sources was very important, so that I could charm and grace if needed. Alright, so we'll Mesa here, we'll crack it, we'll get a Foundry, we'll pay the 2 life, and we will Spark Elemental. And again, this is why I like Spark Elemental over Hellspark Elemental, just for this very reason. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Electromancer dies, which slows him down, which is excellent for us. And I'm going to leave Lavamancer up to try and squeeze 2 damage out of it, in case he has a Bolt. If he plays another Electromancer, I will Lavamancer it. So we'll see what happens here. Next turn, I plan on suspending both Rift Bolts, because otherwise they may not be able to come off of suspend in time. So it's very important to get Rift Bolts suspended as soon as possible. Okay, so we'll suspend 1, suspend 2, and Lava Spike. No, I'm sorry. We should leave up Lightning Bolt mana, so that's what we'll do. In case he invests 2 mana in an Electromancer, we'll be able to bolt it. Otherwise, he should be dead next turn. So this is his turn. I really wish I had drawn an Angel's Grace this game. That would make me feel like I couldn't lose. Alright, well, looks like we're going to get another chance. So we're going to go Bolt to the face. I don't think Storm plays any counter spells, so hopefully this is just game. Alright, these Rift Bolts coming off of suspend at just the right time. Unfortunately, we've drawn a little too much land for my liking, so we'll get the Lava Spike, and hopefully he'll just concede. Alright, so Burn versus Storm, not the worst matchup.